What's your assessment of
Look, obviously watch it tonight and analyse it tomorrow, but look, we were just beaten by a better team. I think at the end of the day, you know, their work rate was really good. They beat us 30 in contested ball, which then relates to outside. I think the good thing from our point of view is, you know, being a pretty young team, I like the way we kept on playing, you know, and kept on fighting it out. Some of the turnovers, maybe in past years, would have led to real disappointment, and then the result just goes bang, bang, bang. But we made them earn it, and, you know, they played really good footy, and I think at the end of the day, we didn't think we played great, but at least we sort of made them play some good footy to win.
Max Gawn was really off compared to what has been the last couple of weeks. What did you sort of say to him after the game?
Yeah, not a lot to, you know, individuals really, just trying to give them a clear assessment. It's pretty hard straight after the game, but the numbers are, you know, plus 30, or minus 30 contested and minus 20 something uncontested. So that were probably the things, just to remind the guys how hard you have to work to be a good footy team. And then the individuals assess themselves, and then we assess them during the week. So yeah, look, I mean, Max has been terrific. You know, he just had a down day today, and, you know, that happens. He's still relative. I don't know how many games he's played. 20. Maxi Gawn.
47.
Yeah, 47. So he's still a young ruckman. And look, he's been terrific, and as I said, just had a down day today.
Jesse Hogan, a bit of commentary about his run-up. Are you sort of happy with? Does he need to also that at all? Is that affecting his set shot routine?
I mean, the statistics tell us no. I mean, what did he kick today? 1-3 or something? Yeah. I mean, the goal that he kicked was a good goal, probably similar to the ones he missed. So I don't think when it becomes a problem, you start to address it. But you know, over the course of his career so far, which is short, you know, his accuracy's been pretty good.
When he misses, it seems to affect him a fair bit. Do you think it's just mental?
I mean, goal kicking is often mental, though, isn't it? You know, like a lot of, you know, unless you're the greats of the game, like Tony Lockett could miss 3, which is unusual, and then he'd kick his next 5. I mean, he's technically, Plugger was outstanding, Dunstall. But the majority of forwards are confidence kicks. You know, if they miss their first, often they can miss a couple in a row if they hit their first. So I think technically we're not too worried about it at the moment, because over a short sort of sample base, but that's all he's played, he's actually been pretty good over the 18 months that he's played.
Did you earn not playing Oscar McDonald with Brett Puff?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard because, you know, we're trying to play form players and guys that deserve to be picked. Oscar's probably hasn't had a lot of continuity. You know, he's been, with injury, been in and out of the team. He had concussion about 3 weeks ago, so he hasn't had a real consistency. So we're trying to bring guys in when they're in really, really good form, rather than manufacturing a team. In hindsight, you know, another tall would have been good, but you want them coming in really good form.
How do you get with Christian Striker?
Yeah. Look, he's certainly picking up the game, nicely. Made some errors again, like the young players do, particularly early with his kicking and that. But again, I like the way our team's persevering now. There's a lot more resilience about what we do as a footy club and what we do as a team. Once again, we had some players that didn't play well, and we know, we're probably 16, 18 good players we need to win. Today, did we have 6 maybe? But at least we keep playing the game, and at least we keep persevering, and even guys that have an off days, at least they keep trying, which is obviously something we're trying to instill in a young group.
Is it sort of an accurate reflection of the difference between the two teams and just the development stages you both had?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know what the age, but they're still pretty young, credit to them. But I think Macca was there for 3 years and Luke's a year, so that's 4 and a bit. We're sort of two years in. So we need to see where we're at. We've improved clearly on last year. Last time we played them, I think they were 80 points up at half-time. So we're certainly improving, but we understand we've got a way to go.
Are you worried with the Vince hit and also the Jetta one as well?
It's hard to say when it's straight after the game. I mean, all you can sort of see is you sort of quickly look up on the screen, and so it's pretty hard to comment on either of them, as I said, straight away.
Jed's become a nice player with his sort of rebound. How important is that?
Sorry, who's that?
Jeddah. How
Yeah.
important is he with his sort of dash out of defence?
Yeah, we've worked. I mean, he's always been a good defensive player, you know, over the last 2 years, and something we've worked really hard on in his offence, and it's starting to come together. You know, you want a two-way team that defends really well and runs off. I thought Tommy McDonald. So the balance of our defenders is really crucial. It's crucial that they defend well, but it's also crucial that they move the ball. And Nev's, you know, starting to really worry oppositions with his step and with his ability to get out into space and change direction for us. But yeah, it's something. It's a work in progress and something we need to keep work on. I guess the downside is when your defenders are running and they're up the ground, it's a horrendous turnover. Yeah, they're just all out of position, and opposition kick really easy goals against you.
Making the contest around the ball with a 19 tackles, Jack Ryan 16 himself, you know, two blokes playing that number of tackles.
Yeah, well, we probably felt the first contest we were actually pretty good at, but they were able to get to the next contest quicker, you know, and the next one after that. So that's the area that we didn't work hard enough. And again, in our development, you know, maybe physically guys aren't capable to do that, but that's certainly the area they got us. We thought the first contest we were pretty good at, but then -30, one goes to the next one, and then they beat you at the next one. And I think credit to them, that's where they work really, really hard as a team and really hard as a group, which makes them hard to score against. And when they get it, they're pretty good at scoring.
Bernie Vincent's upper play would be impacted by match day result, but do you share Scott's view that in this day and age and our forensically a bunch of penalties that they should be late, Bill?
I think it's more of a tradition. Does it need to be? Probably doesn't need to be, but do you need to take away the power, the umpires? I'm 50-50. To be honest, it doesn't make much difference to me because, yeah, if Bernie gets reported, it gets looked at, it either gets thrown out or gets assessed. If incidents like that happen or any other incidents, they get looked at anyway. So I'm 50-50. It doesn't worry me at all either way, to be honest.
Is Angus Brayshaw okay?
He got another knock yesterday, so yeah, obviously that's an issue for all clubs now. Concussion. I think we saw, was it Lonigan went off on Friday night? I mean, Angus is a bit different because he was in the VFL, but it's certainly an issue as an industry we need to have more discussion on. If you're talking about game day, I think Rocket brought up during the week about having a sub, you know, an extra player. That's something that I'd support, to be honest. But the Angus one's a bit different. I mean, that's more about how will he be next week and the care factor. So, look, I reckon by Wednesday you'll have an idea whether they play the following week or not.
So he doesn't have a spell at all because he's had a couple now.
Well, again, that's not my decision. It's purely a medical decision, you know. So they'll make that decision, I guess, middle of the week, which they normally do.
You mentioned players in form as well. Do you look to give Alex Campbell and Trengo and Grimes a chance in the next?
Yeah, look, we've certainly got that opportunity. You know, again, you know, without mentioning names, we did have a few players that have been good and dropped off today. So that's the challenge, you know. Do you leave someone out, which we did with Clayton Oliver 3 weeks ago. He went back. His first week was good. This week wasn't so good. So absolutely, they're the discussions that have to take place because you want to continue to reward performance in the seconds. Thanks, guys. Good on you.